to the USA, and that trip will be a month long. Now, from the halls of power to the streets, a resounding cry has emerged. Enough is enough. Kenyans are once again witnessing a president visibly angered, confronting the very issues that have fueled public discontent. When President William Ruto gets upset, it rarely goes unnoticed. We've seen it before, and tonight we delve into the latest instance that has sparked widespread debate. We look at the leader's pledge to protect, even as his frustration boils over against a backdrop of escalating public anger.
Mtu yeyote ambaye anaenda kupiga polisi, mtu yeyote anaenda kuvamia police station, that is a declaration of war in the Republic of Kenya. It is not acceptable. Sijui kama tunaelewana, my friends. No, enough is enough.
A president angry.
Haiwezi kuendelea tena. I will protect property ya wananchi wa Kenya, maisha ya wananchi wa Kenya, biashara ya wananchi wa Kenya. It is the responsibility of the government of Kenya, which I lead.
A leader pledging to protect while fuming.
Hii vita ya kuharibu mali na kuchoma biashara ya watu itakoma.
Well, they say, when it rains, it does pour. The evidence in President William Ruto, whenever he is upset, it never goes unnoticed.
And we are going to use whatever means that is available to make sure that we stabilize the country. We cannot accept mayhem and anarchy.
Interestingly, this is not the first time the president seems to be losing it. In 2024, after Parliament was breached by protesters in the wake of a botched finance bill mission, Ruto sounded bellicose, referring to the protesters as criminals.
An otherwise legitimate expression of the fundamental rights and freedoms of assembly was infiltrated and hijacked by a group of organized criminals.
This touched off a major backlash. While he stepped back, probably after noticing that he was out of step, it was too late.
To our children, if there is any misstep, we apologize.
As he continues with his rooftop politics, the president could have forgotten that the noise that continues to upset him has not been silenced through actions. Abductions, disappearances, and state killings have been going on unabated. But even more aggravating is the tone of the man in charge of security agencies, blamed for human rights violations that are actually upsetting everyone.
Meambia polisi, mtu yoyote mwenye atakaribia police station, pika yeye risasi. Mtu yoyote.
It is not the first time that the president is brimming with rage. In October 2023, President Ruto could have displayed this side of him with his take on the people he considered as corrupt. He was in Bungoma.
Mimi nimewaambia hawa wakora wote, wezi wote, matapeli. Nimesema hawa watu mambo yao ni tatu. Si ndio? Either wahame Kenya, ama waende jela, ama waende mbinguni.
Well, things have become thicker, with aggressive protests from Kenyans demanding answers to fears of an economic meltdown. With the rage of the moment and some to come, as Kenyans yearn for a moment of leadership, could there be a more worrying future that Kenyans should prepare for?
Excessive anger is not a solution. I want, with a lot of humility, to advise you to stop being angry.
Anger, as they say, is a catalyst of positive change and personal growth. For us as a nation, it can be a great ingredient for growth, but only when controlled. However, when untamed, we all know the outcome.
Tonight, what's more concerning is